And now we will start with the small introduction of the Copernicus Marine Service. So Copernicus is the Earth observation component of the European Union Space Program dedicated to monitoring our planet and its environment. So the service provides free and openly accessible information services based on satellite observations and in-situ data, helping service providers, public authorities, and organizations to improve quality of life in Europe and beyond. So Copernicus operates through space-based and in-situ observation components and offers dedicated information services through self-standing portals tailored to various user community. So if you want to access Copernicus Marine data, it's quite easy. So it's free to access the website and download any product. So you will find an extensive catalog of products. All of them are scientifically qualified and user-driven, so they are constantly upgraded and improved. And yeah, as I said, it's open and it's free. You just need to register to the website. Concerning the type of data you can find, so the service provides data on the blue, the green, and the white oceans. So blue is all about the physical component of the ocean, so everything that has to do with the currents, the waves, the wind. Then we have the green ocean, which is the biogeochemical component of the ocean, so the phytoplankton, the nutrients, chemical composition. And finally, the white ocean, so everything that has to do with the ice, so the sea ice coverage, velocity, ice concentration. And that's it, basically. You can go on the website if you want more detail, but that's basically what the service covers. You will also find several types of temporal and geographical coverage. So it includes, as we said, in-situ data, satellite observations, and model data. You can also find data that are measured right now, which we call real-time data, but also from the past all the way back to 30 years. That we call reanalysis on multi-year, and we also provide forecasts 10 days into the futures. And in terms of geographical coverage, we do cover 5 areas or 6 regions, the global region and smaller area all around the globe, all around Europe, sorry. And you will see that we have a dedicated coverage on the Mediterranean Sea. Also on the website, you will find a visualization tool, which is called My Ocean Viewer. So you have 3 versions of this visualization tool. You have the Learn, the Lite, and the Pro, and we will have a demonstration of My Ocean Pro right after my presentation. And we will show you how you can select a product and visualize it in a fun way on the viewer. So you will see it's really interesting, and it gives another perspective to the data. We also provide specific products like ocean monitoring indicators or data related to the climate. So in this case, the monitoring indicators are key variables that help us understand the state of the ocean. So they are also accessible and free of charge, and they cover the past 30 years. Also, besides data, we also provide information, and one of the ways we do that is by publishing a yearly report on the state of the ocean. And we also provide the Ocean State Report Summary, where we try to target non-scientific communities like policymakers or just the general public. Also, so to make sure that the information gets to everyone, we do that by creating 2 pages on the website called the Ocean Explainers and the Ocean Climate Portal, where we explain some oceanographic concepts or current threats that the ocean is facing. And yeah, we try to explain it to everyone to make it accessible to the most people. So yeah, as you can see, we try to reach a bit of everyone, and the data we provide, so it responds to different needs and what we call blue markets. So it goes from science and innovation to policies, but also to coastal services or economy sectors. And yeah, so for example, also today you will hear about 3 practical applications, so use cases. So it's an example of the use of the data Copernicus Marine Service provide, but on the website you will find many other examples, and we invite you to visit the website and learn from these examples. And if you are a use case yourself, we also invite you to submit your project as a use case. We are always interested to learn more about how the data has been used. So we will put on the chat an email address you can reach out to if you want to submit your use case using Copernicus Marine data. Beside that, so we also try to make sure that the data is not only available and not understandable. We also want to help people use it. So we organize workshops and webinars like this one, but we also organize hackathons or forums or other events to try to engage with the user. So yeah, you can find this type of events on the Copernicus Marine website also. So if you want to have a look, don't hesitate. And finally, I just want to take a few minutes to talk to you about a call for international mobilization to enhance ocean prediction capabilities in response to growing societal and environmental challenge. So it's a document that was launched during the UNOC that took place in Nice in France in June. So the document outlines a series of coordinated actions. The ocean prediction stakeholders commit to strengthen international cooperation and mobilization through several projects. So some of the projects are like the Ocean Prediction Decade Collaborative Center, the Global Ocean Observing System. So several projects are part of this call to action. So the idea is to read the call to action, and if you agree with what it said, you can access the signature and just sign the document. So it's just to enhance the responsibilities on the ocean. So yeah, you can access the signature with the QR code on the slide, and you can also read the document with more detail using the link, and we will also put the link in the chat for you to have a look. And yeah, that's it for me for today.